Peace and faith, fam. Welcome back to another episode of Spoken Sean. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is Sean Walker. Each and every day, by God's grace and God's faith, I get up here and I share the good news. Hit that follow button. We don't talk about the problem, only the promise. And God says, you may not be man's choice, but you are my chosen one, my son, my daughter, and I love you. God says, despite what you've been through, the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, he still has a plan for you and he still loves you. It doesn't matter who doesn't. God has chosen you. Remember, they hated him first. Of course, they're not going to like you. Of course, they're not going to accept you. But that leads you right to God. Remember, guys, rejection is just redirection right to God. And God has so much he wants to get in and through you. Each and every day, we're here getting better by choice, seeking the heart of God and just being obedient, being a good son, seeking God, reading his word, getting the good news to people. When's the last time you heard some good news? And guess what? The good news is right in your word each and every day. You don't got to turn on your TV. You ain't got to wait for no politician to tell you. You can get the word of God. Ain't no recession in the kingdom. Jesus was never voted in. All of these things that man got you believing in, God says, no, everything stops and starts with me and your relationship with me. There's nothing greater than your relationship with God. Relationships are the new currency. Today's title is Saved But Still Struggling. I'll be reading from Nehemiah 9:16 through 17 in NLT if you would like to follow. But our ancestors were stubborn, proud, and they paid no attention to your commands. They refused to obey and did not remember any of the miracles you had done. Here's what I heard. What fight were they even fighting? Was it the good fight of faith or just to fight man's law? Let's be honest. You know your mama and daddy, both stubborn, bad attitudes, little faith, full of drama, childhood trauma. Worst of all, no relationship with God. We keep asking what our ancestors went through, but maybe the question is, what did they not pass down? To my black brothers and sisters, hear me clear. It's time to stop living under the weight of the slave trade. Stop pulling the race card. You have more ancestors than the ones that just crossed the Atlantic. Do you hear me? The sacrifices they made don't outrank what Jesus did. He died on the cross. He died so you could live. And now each and every day you get to choose how you live by what you think, what you believe, and who you worship. So how is it that some of us got blessed and then forgot? How is it that you got saved but you don't want to give anybody a life vest? You can't extend any grace to anybody. God gave you the desires of your heart. Don't be mad at him now just because that's all you imagine. You weren't specific enough. You asked for a house, but not a good home. You prayed for a marriage, but not a loving, peaceful one. You asked for a child, but not an obedient child. You said you needed money, but how much and for what purpose? Some of y'all prayed the problem, but never felt worthy of the promise. Now you're angry with the economy and the politics, but let me remind you, Jesus was never voted in. He runs the wealthiest kingdom there is, but the question is, are you a citizen? Regardless of what your ancestors did or didn't do, God chose you. He loved them enough to transfer everything they couldn't do or couldn't achieve right to you. He placed the blessing right on your head. He crowned you as royalty. He anointed you for more. Now walk in it. I hope this message encouraged you. Have a blessed day.